Hi there everybody, and a warm welcome to the second test match of the 2006-2007 Three Mobile Ashes series. We're here in Adelaide, Australia. It's a beautiful place, the city of churches it's often called, with a beautiful batting pitch. You can expect a run fest beneath the bright and very hot Adelaide sun. This is an excellent batting surface. It's fair enough to bat first, get runs on the board and put the opposition under pressure. It's Andrew Strauss on strike.
I think he'll be okay. It'll sting a bit though.
Here's Marcus Trescothick.
Australia have changed their field. Hussey is switching to round the wicket. Edged, but safe. Trescothick facing. Got him, yes, he's out. Great reflexes, made it look so easy.
Now have a look at this again. That is a good example of how to take a catch.
This was how the innings ended for
Michael Vaughan's at the wicket. Oh, he picked that up beautifully. Quite beautifully. Now that came right out of the middle of the bat.
4 runs. McGrath at the start of his run-up. That looked really nasty. I'll be surprised if we see him again in this innings. McGrath is coming around the wicket.
up. Well, that's hurt. You can see that that's hurting. They don't want to show it, the batsman, but I reckon the bruise will come up. He's just got to get on with it. Rub it and get on with it.
Vaughan is now facing. It's straight to a fielder. McGrath to begin a new over. Really looks in fine nick today.
It's pretty tough for the bowlers on a pitch like this. There doesn't seem to be any margin for error.
I'm not sure if he's going to be able to carry on after that blow. He picked that right off his visor.
Oh, that's a beauty. What a hook stroke. It's a difficult shot to play that, but he kept it down and comfortably beat the fielder.
Ooh, that looked quite nasty. Out, he's caught him.
Oh, the batsman will be kicking himself. It was such a good shot. He looked in good touch, and it's an unbelievable bit of fielding.
Let's see the action. Hit straight to a fielder. The sweeper picks up. Just one run. Play it away with comfort.
This is Kevin Pietersen.
Gone, caught.
Well, that's a lazy shot, you know. What a waste.
This was the end of the innings for Vaughan. change of bowling. Australia have made an adjustment to their field. Well, that's off the batsman's pads. He'll be okay, but that will be very, very sore in the morning. There's just one there. Just one run.
And it's Andrew Flintoff facing.
He's winded, but I think he'll be okay to continue.
Exciting power in that hook. He is so strong in this stroke, so strong. Well, it's a good stroke, but in truth, deliveries like that are easy pickings for players of this quality. Yeah, he'll be pleased with that. It came pretty much out of the middle of the bat, and all in all, he looks in good touch.
That was a brilliant hook shot.
Oh, that's a beauty. What a hook stroke. It's a difficult shot to play that, but he kept it down and comfortably beat the fielder.
That gets away. Expertly held.
Now that's an important catch. Oh boy, is that an important catch, and didn't he do well to cling on?
This was how the wicket fell. Jones is the new batsman. He's got it into the gap.
Oh, that's a beauty. What a hook stroke. It's a difficult shot to play that, but he kept it down and comfortably beat the fielder. Oh, that's a beauty. What a hook stroke. It's a difficult shot to play that, but he kept it down and comfortably beat the fielder.
We're about to see a change in the bowling.
Now have a look at this again. That is a good example of how to take a catch.
This was how the innings ended for Jones. The next batsman is Giles. He looks as if he might be hurt.
Oh, that's a beauty. What a hook stroke. It's a difficult shot to play that, but he kept it down and comfortably beat the fielder.
He had his eyes closed when he played that one. Steered expertly into the gap. He's worked that into the gap. Oh, that could be a very painful blow. I'm not sure if he'll be able to continue. He looks to be in some pain. A very good over. Only one off it in the end. Picked that right off his visor.
Oh, that's a beauty. What a hook stroke. It's a difficult shot to play that, but he kept it down and comfortably beat the fielder.
In the air and gone.
Well taken, well taken. You know, he never looked like missing it.
We can have a look at that again. Plunkett is the next man in. Gone, caught.
Straight down the fielder's throat. That's incredible. Straight down his throat. He didn't have to move an inch. Now the bowler's giving him a hard time out there. That will have hurt. He won't want to show that it's hurt, but you sense the momentum changing.
Hoggard waiting at the striker's end. And we have a change of bowling. Plunkett is now on strike. He'll be okay, but that will be very, very sore in the morning.
Thank you. 4 runs. You've got to pitch the ball further up on this surface.
Out!
Well, that's a lazy shot, you know. What a waste.
Martin gets his first wicket. that wraps it up now.
He's classified as a tail-ender, and you can understand why.
Parmesan is the next batsman in. That's gone for 4 byes.
4 byes, the keeper won't like it.
Should be some runs here.
Oh, that's a beauty. What a hook stroke. It's a difficult shot to play that, but he kept it down and comfortably beat the fielder.
Ouch, that must have hurt. I'm not sure if he's going to be able to carry on after that blow. Hoggard waiting at the striker's end. That won't please the wicket-keeper.
4 byes. That's a mistake by the wicket-keeper.
Brilliant catch.
The fielder did very well there. He made it look easy, but actually it was a whole lot more difficult than it looked. So much for the opening batsmen to do as they make their way to the middle. It's a formidable new ball attack against them. Up in the commentary box is Richie Bannon. Opening the innings for Australia is Justin Langer.
No need for him to play at those. 4 wides to Australia.
Oh no, that's not a great delivery. The keeper was at full stretch and still couldn't get it. That's 4 wides, I'm afraid. Oh, he really laid into that delivery. 4 all the way. Yep, he's ticking now. That's a magnificent straight drive.
I think he'll be okay. It'll sting a little though. Langer facing. Pitch straight to a fielder.
Here's Matthew Hayden.
Four wides to Australia.
4 wides. That's the worst result for anybody.
Pitch straight to a fielder.
Not long now before the lunch break, Richie. I don't know about you, but I'm peckish.
Hayden facing. Pitch straight to a fielder.
It's not long until the lunch break now, and I suggest that the fielders will look to regroup. He absolutely loves to play that shot. It's a big run earner for him too. He has smashed that a long, long way. That is great to watch for the neutral, not so good for the bowler. His straight driving is perfect.
Way into the stands. 6 runs.
Oh, it's a monster.
That's a brilliant shot. Right off the meat of the bat.
Great strike. Great strike. 6 from the moment he hit it. Good stroke, but I don't think that's the place to bowl to it. No, that's not great bowling, to be honest. I don't think the captain will be too happy with that.
Hogarth to begin a new over.
Miles, he's hit it miles!
Really struck that well.
Oh, the bowler won't like that. This is exciting stuff. Yes, lovely stroke. What a beauty. And how would have he enjoyed that?
That's through the gap, and it'll go for 4. Beautifully played.
That's a good one. Well timed and 4. Beautifully placed. Goodness, he's in good nick. What can I say about that shot? He does look in good touch today. Great shot. Great shot. It just rocketed to the boundary. Oh, he looks good when he hits down the ground. Very good.
That came right off the middle of the bat. That brings up his half-century.
Well played, well played. Now, get your head down and move to the next milestone. The big one, 100. Now, that's not the right line to bowl to this guy, not at all. He'll thrash you if you bowl there. Extra covers the place, pure and perfect. Overpitch to this guy and you guarantee that it'll get punished. Oh, he played that stroke perfectly.
That is one of the better catches you are ever likely to see.
Now the bowler's giving him a hard time out there. That will have hurt. He won't want to show that it's hurt. You sense the momentum changing.
There it goes.
Well, the bowler can't really complain about that. It's a poor line and been suitably punished. What super stroke. Do you know, I didn't think that was a bad ball either. Well, he smashed that for 4, and what a big smile on his face.
Langer, very quickly onto that one. Ouch, that must have hurt. There should be some runs here. Out!
Now have a look at this again. That is a good example of how to take a catch.
That was a real textbook shot.
Ah yes, well, timing the ball that sweetly early on in his innings is going to give him a lot of confidence.
A little too wide to make him play there. That's been given as a wide.
You can't set fields for a shot like that. Brilliant! Cracking stroke. He's in good touch.
Let's take a look at...
Effortless, brilliant, and maximum. And now the confidence is seeping through. He dispatched that with, well, with ease and grace.
Straight through to the keeper. Wide ball signalled by the umpire. Fielded by the man out long on.
Oh, there's a demoralising sight for any bowler. The ball is just sailing over the fence.
Oh, what a catch by Truscothick.
Now, he made that catch look easy, but it was far from it.